So these guys here are a workshop over in Western Australia who make wheelchairs for disabled children. Wheelchairs donated so far, up in the top right hand corner under the Facebook symbol, 34,800. Can you read that, Tim? Yeah, can you read it out loud? Yeah.
Wheelchairs for Kids are a group of retiree volunteers in Australia. Use your donations to make and distribute up to 300 wheelchairs per month to poor disabled children in developing countries. Millions of wheelchairs are needed, but everyone makes a difference. Please help. Every $200 raised gives a child the freedom of mobility and liberates a carer.
So see these guys here, they are fulfilling, I don't know if they're Christians or not, but they are fulfilling a dream.
They're working in a workshop somewhere
in over in Western Australia. I think they're a Rotary group or something like that. And Pete and Jill have been able to access some wheelchairs from them. So when I went over for this thing, I took a wheelchair with me as my luggage. They weigh 27 kilos, they're flat packed, and you put them together. And the child can be as small as a 2-year-old or as big as a 15-year-old, or 16 or 17 if they're a small Neasian. And it's all adjustable. And it's just amazing that this is out the front of the centre. That's a grandma who looks after that girl. She's 17 years old, but she's quite small because she fits easily in that wheelchair. Her name's Destina, and she has cerebral palsy. So her hands are all like this and her feet are all twisted. She can actually stand with help, and they believe that with time at the centre she will actually walk, and she really doesn't need this wheelchair for her recovery, but she lives on the floor of a dirt hut, or a dirt floor in the grandmother's home, and there's nowhere for her to sit, and sitting is a very important thing for her. So that wheelchair was donated to her, and it's just really had a huge impact on the family. But also the foundation, which I found out is mainly funded by Pete and Jill themselves, will pay for a taxi ride for her to come to the centre 3 times a week to receive physiotherapy, which Ewan and Mimi are the main ones who do that. Pete and Jill have friends who've been over who are physios and things like that, and they've now found that they can Skype or FaceTime them, so they can actually show them while they're in Australia the client, and they can go, well, this child needs this sort of thing. It's just amazing. It's just like, wow. And those people in that workshop in Perth are fulfilling a dream which is affecting people in NIAS. And what really amazed me was when we unpacked this thing, here was a crocheted blanket, a teddy bear, and another quilted blanket that comes in each box, and that's another group of people. A teddy bear group, which I would assume is probably ladies, and the quilting, it's more a ladies thing. There might be guys doing it, but, and please don't throw stones at me for being sexist, but the love and the breadth, the people that are fulfilling God's call on their life by being involved, not over there, but somewhere. And it just blew me away. I was just so blessed by it. And that chair, if you were to buy that chair, would cost about $2,000. It cost $200 in materials because everything, so much of it's donated. Yeah, incredible. And, you know, it's just, yeah, it blew me away.
How much baggage did you get to take for yourself?
Well, I had 30 kilos, that was 27. so I could put my stuff that needed to go under as well, and I took my carry-on was my clothes and stuff. Yeah, it was easy. But they've donated another 10 that came by freight, and then we had to pay for to come from Bali to Medan and then across. So they were just examples of people responding. That's what I was trying to do, is people responding to the dreams in their heart.